Though I have not reviewed their movies, even though the first one celebrated its 40th anniversary earlier this year, Police Academy is definitely a very funny film franchise. I need to try and watch those movies again someday and then review them. But for now, with the new Me TV Tunes channel not too far away from premiering soon, let's talk about a show that's actually going to be on that channel. And it's going to be on there for the first time on TV in over 3 years. Let's talk about, in this TV log, Police Academy, the animated series. This is the Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews TV log. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to you as the Big D, and I'm back with another TV log. Today, I'm going to be tackling another underrated animated series, and this, of course, is a fan requested episode. Anyway, now it's been 40 years since Police Academy hit the big screen. It proved to be a big hit, even though it was an R rated film. Its sequel, their first assignment, got a PG-13 rating, but the rest of the sequels, which I know got a lot of hate and what have you, all got PG ratings. But nevertheless, most of the sequels proved to be big successes at the box office. In 1988, I believe right after their fourth film was released, they actually got their own show, and it was an animated form, which that was really cool. I had never seen this until more recently, but now I'm gonna talk about it. So now, without further ado, I bring to you Police Academy, the animated series. Police Academy, the animated series, or originally known as Police Academy, the series, not to be confused with the later live action series that came out in the mid-late 90s, was an animated take on the hit movie franchise of Police Academy. It originally premiered in syndication in September of 1988 and was produced by Ruby Spears along with Warner Bros., who of course released the movies of this franchise. Now, a series is set to last for 2 seasons, and sort of factual is, but it was during the 1988 to 1989 season, running for 65 episodes, airing 5 days a week. Now, some episodes of this feature a crime boss named the Kingpin, well, not to be confused with a Marvel character, although his keen intelligence, girth, and stature are very similar to the character from Marvel Comics. Other new characters were added to the show as well. Now, among them were a group of talking police dogs called the Canine Corps, which I'll get to them in a little bit. The show is also this show is pretty funny and is pretty very zany and what have you to the actual movies itself. Now, of course, this came out just right after the release of, making sure that I got this correct. Yes, after the fourth film came out. Now, the animated series for this takes place chronologically between the fourth film, which was Citizens on Patrol, which was released in April of the previous year, and the fifth film, which was Assignment Miami Beach, which was released earlier that same year. 13 characters are recreated for this animated version, including a team of Academy graduates led by Carrie Mahoney. Despite that character was Splitsville after the fourth film was done, and well, they had to get a new one for the fifth one. Now, Mahoney is, of course, a likable rogue bachelor boy who unconsciously and consistently does his best to make life miserable for Captain Harris and his knucklehead assistant Sergeant Proctor. Now, if you've seen the Police Academy movie and its later sequels, starting with, I believe, the third or the fourth one, Harris was the antagonist. Mahoney's friends include several of the characters from the actual movies, including the aptly named Moses Hightower, who's pretty tall, the sound effects master and his good friend Larvell Jones, trigger happy Eugene Tackleberry, sweet and timid Laverne Hooks, the hardened Debbie Callahan, Colossal House, and the duo of reformed gang member Zed McGlunk and his best buddy Carl Sweetchuck. Eric Lassard is the highly respected, albeit dreamy, commandant. Now, unfortunately, he wasn't voiced by George Gaines, though, considering after Punky Brewster had ended, this is the only Police Academy thing in the Police Academy franchise he wasn't involved in. He would, however, return to play a commandant in the live action series, however. And of course, also, Academy newcomer The Professor, with no last name, is also on hand. And also the cadets' new friends, the K9 Corps, a group of police dogs, where they are formed of Samson, who is the leader. He's a bulldog. Lobo, the noble yet clumsy husky. Bonehead, the dim-witted giant Saint Bernard. Chili Pepper, the excitable Chihuahua. And Shitsy, the only female golden retriever when an identity crisis. And, well, I will say, in stalking the crime fighting heroes with an endless supply of wacky gadgets as they combat a motley crew of Kingpin and other recurring villains such as Numbskull, The Claw, Mr. Sleaze, Lockjaw, and Phoenix Amazona, plus others. This show also had a pretty cool theme song done by the Fat Boys, who had recently done a song for Nightmare on Elm Street for The Dream Master, which came out a month before this. They actually did appear as in a couple of episodes as three of House's friends, as a matter of fact. Robert Folk's Police Academy theme from the movies is used in the over the closing credits, but it's uncredited, unfortunately. Now, of course, all of the characters you see on Police Academy, the animated series, are actually just like their actual counterparts and what have you, with the exception for a few. Because, because unlike in the films, Eugene Tackleberry actually uses a bazooka in this series, and not the usual guns like he does in the movies. Anyway, yeah, they're really, really, really very funny characters, and I'm just gonna say they're just zany and what have you. Now, I never got to see the show as a kid. I only knew of this animated series through some of its media, which were the action figures released by Kenner. I actually had three of them: Mahoney, Zed, and Tackleberry. There was also action figures for Hightower and Jones, as well as villains the Claw, not to be confused with the Claw from a recent Ruby Spears series, which was Chuck Norris Karate Commandos. This is a different one. He's a cat thief. Let's see, Mr. Sleaze and Numbskull, who wears a particular type of helmet to make into, to buzz things and what have you. But there'd be other types of action figures. There'd be two different series, and later special assignment rookies. Only a couple of figures were actually mail away, and there were vehicles and play sets. There would also be a 6-issue series, comic book series from Marvel Comics. It was published under the main company's name, but also featured a Star Comics Present byline on the splash page, which of course that was their kid-friendly subsidiary. Now, after an actual overall total of 2 seasons, the show ended in September of 1989 after 65 episodes were produced and aired. I Do believe it continued for reruns the next season. After that, the show has never been seen again, not even on Cartoon Network or Boomerang. However, it has been released on VO cassette in 6 VO cassette titles. In 2012, the Warner Archive released the first, only one volume containing the first 30 episodes. That, of course, is a manufacturer on the man title. The other 35 episodes have yet to be released. Now, it was mostly popular in Europe, especially in Italy. It was especially popular in the Arab world, where it was broadcast on Space Tune and, well, some other channel, I can't pronounce it. And it was even popular in Japan, where it was shown on TV Tokyo and TV Asahi. Asahi. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. Anyway, yeah. But no problem. I actually seen some YouTubers have the first 26 episodes, and I gotta tell you, I watched them all there. I haven't watched all of them because the rest are hard to find and what have you. But now the series has, however, been more recently seen on the WB Cartoon Rewind Fast channel, which you could probably find on streaming services like Freevee and maybe a few others. Check your listings if you have that. It's only on select dates, so just check your listings. If that's on, you can catch it. But unfortunately, it comes on the late night pre early bird hours. However, that's going to change. However, very soon this show will also be shown on the brand new MeTV Tunes channel. Check your local listings if that's, or the MeTVTunes.com website for when it comes on, if it comes on in your area. If you don't have an affiliate yet, no problem. You can check it out streaming on the Philo and Friendly TV streaming services. Well, apps. I wish it'd come to others, but oh well. Now then, for our voice acting cast, we have Ron Rubin voicing Greg Mahone, voicing Kerry Mahoney, he does an exceptionally good job. Dan Hennessy played Zed and Eugene Tackleberry. Howard Morris, who was also the voice director on the series, who, of course, most people knew him best for voicing Beale Bailey, Jughead on the Archie show, and the various other Archie series from Filmation, as well as Adam Ant, and, several other cartoon characters voiced Officer Carl Sweetchuck and the Professor. Greg Morin voiced Larvell Jones and Moses Hightower. Len Carlson voiced Captain Harris. Don Franks voiced House, who of course the name is Thomas Conklin, and Lieutenant Carl Proctor. Denise Pigeon voices Lieutenant Debbie Callahan and Sergeant Laverne Hooks, and Ted Dillon voices Commandant Eric Lassard. And there's numerous other voice actors. Most of them, I'm afraid, I'm not too familiar with, except for voice god Frank Welker. Well, if you're into the Police Academy movies, I'd say you'll feel right at home with this series. You'll get a whole lot of laughs from it. Now, like with most syndicated cartoons at that time, there was also a PSA at the end of each episode. It wasn't like a moral, it was more of like a PSA called Police Academy Safety Tips, which ran for 30 seconds or so. Anyway, yeah. So from what I've seen of Police Academy animated series, I feel like it's kind of an underrated and what have you. It was actually one of Ruby Spears' last few series to actually be produced and shown before they left. Well, when Splitsville from their sister company Hanna-Barbera. Of course, the Superman animated series, which debuted the same year, was one of them. Their last cartoon, for major TV, was Dink the Little Dinosaur. That was before they left Hanna-Barbera. But anyway, yeah, Police Academy, I think it's pretty underrated, but I think you'll like it if you give it a shot. You will get a whole lot of laughs from it. Now then, let me see if I can give you some of the looks of the group. Here's a shot of Mahoney and the whole gang of the police academy sharing a good laugh at the end of one episode. Here's a little freeze frame. There's Captain Harris and Sergeant Proctor. They're always trying to get the credit for the good job and not Mahoney and the others. Because Harris is always up to no good. Not in every episode, but in some. Anyway, if you want to see more of the others there, you'll see what the others other characters look like. So anyway, like I said, there's some episodes of Police Academy available on YouTube, so check them out as long as they are there. But like I said, but if you don't want to, no problem. Because like I said, you can find this on the Cartoon Rewind channel from Warner Brothers, which again only is shown in the early bird hours on select dates. But however, it will be shown on the MeTV Tunes channel, which I believe will be weekdays and Saturdays. So be prepared when Police Academy the series comes back on the air. I know you're gonna get a good laugh from it. So, what did you think of the Police Academy animated series? Have you ever watched this show? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow, and make the views grow. Next time, I'll be bringing to you a review of the film Meatballs. So, if you like this, check out some of these other fun-filled shows. First of all, I'll give you a couple of Ruby Spears shows. First up in the upper left-hand corner is one of my favorites, a Saturday morning TV log idea on Mr. T from 1983, or go to the upper right-hand corner and see the Saturday morning TV log idea on the Superman cartoon Ruby Spears did, which premiered the same year Police Academy did in 1988. Or if you'd like another crazy cop character, check out the TV log idea on Inspector Gadget last year, which of course went on when that show celebrated its 40th anniversary in 1983. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the TV log, then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. We'll have another TV log coming up sometime in the future. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.